Broadcast Center in Los Angeles. This is CBS 2 News at 11 a.m.
And welcome to CBS 2 News at 11 and streaming on CBS News Los Angeles. CBS 2's Tina Patel is live with the latest on the investigation. Tina.
Well, Marcy, the hospital was closed for several hours after this lockdown. This morning, it is back open, but the staff tells us that they are still on edge and taking a very close look at their security to make sure everyone stays safe. All morning, police officers and security guards have been keeping watch by the front entrance of Mission Community Hospital, making sure employees and visitors know they are there. Some people are still shaken up after hearing about the 49-year-old nurse who was stabbed multiple times as he was walking into work last night. Stephanie Salas lives across the street.
We saw the helicopter right over the hospital, and we saw paramedics come. Cops come.
The suspect had already run away at that point. Police are still trying to identify him, but hospital staff say he was not a patient there, and it's not clear what his motive may have been. Co-workers initially tried to help the nurse, but he ended up being taken to another hospital with a trauma center. Although he had critical injuries, they do not appear to be life-threatening. Salas says it's troubling to hear about the stabbing, but not surprising.
Stuff like that kind of happens all the time around here. You know, so we're constantly hearing cops go up and down. I mean, we got school shootings, so I'm not surprised that it's something at a hospital now.
Since the suspect still hasn't been caught, she says she'll be keeping her eyes open.
Yeah, I mean, that's everywhere though nowadays. Doesn't matter where you are.
Now, the hospital does have security cameras, but police have not said whether they actually got a shot of the suspect. All they've told us is that it was a man between the ages of 40 and 50. He had a beard, was wearing dark clothing, and had a backpack. Anyone who has information that can help is asked to come forward. Marcy.
All right, Tina, thank you. A man is in jail accused of sexually assaulting a young girl at a Stater Brothers in Norwalk. Sheriff's investigators say this man followed the victim into the store's restroom, locked the door, and assaulted her. When the victim screamed for help, store employees jumped into action and detained the suspect until deputies arrived. Detectives are looking for any other possible victims. Well, breaking news in the world of baseball. Legendary Dodger base stealer Maury Wills has died. His family tells us he died last night at his home in Sedona, Arizona. Will revolutionized the game in the 1960s with his style, and he later became a base running and bunting coach for the Dodgers' major and minor league players. Dodgers president and CEO Stan Kasten called Wills very instrumental in the success of the Dodgers with 3 world championships. Maury Wills, who leaves behind a wife and 6 children, was 89 years old. We're following some developing news in Chicago. At least 6 people are in the hospital this hour after an explosion tore through the top floor of an apartment building. The city's fire department searched the building and found no other victims underneath the debris. It's still unclear what caused the explosion, but the Chicago bomb squad and federal agents are on the scene investigating. And crews are working around the clock trying to restore power to Puerto Rico after Hurricane Fiona slammed the island. CBS News correspondent David Begnaud is there with the latest on the recovery.
As soon as we landed, it was clear we weren't going to be able to get to the affected areas by car fast enough. So we got in a helicopter and we first flew over Toa Baja. You could see people standing on cars and on the second story of their homes, which were flooded. We then flew over Manatee, where you could see fuel actually running through the flooded town. And then we headed all the way west to the municipality of Añasco. Hi.
We hitched a ride with Erica Matias.